back to the channel. So in today's video we are unboxing some of the last fewer waves from the DC Multiverse and WWE Elite series, and something else that I forgot probably, but it's all in here. So let's get straight to the unboxing. Okay, so here they both are. And let's just start off with the bad boy himself, which is the Arkham Origins, or Arkham Knight Batman, excuse me. Looking so dope in his cool looking armor. He has three different accessories. He has the Batarang, he has his line launcher, and the gel spray. So there is that inside of it, looking so cool. I really like that as well. And of course, just him and his armor. And here is the back. So there is that. And here is the bad boy himself. I hear so much complaints about this figure, so I would like to see it in my hands, see how he messes around. But here is the Arkham Origins Deathstroke, looking so badass. I like the pose that he's already in. The orange on these colors could have been a little bit brighter, because just like in the game, the orange really stands out in the video game as well. But hey, it's whatever. And then he has the sword as his accessory, but for me it's all about the look, and I think they really nailed the look. But like I said, we're gonna mess around with the articulation on it. And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ultimate, The Rock. He looking so cool. Of course, he has his Brahma Boo shirt on. He has two other headscarves, one with the raising eyebrow. I cannot do the raising eyebrow, by the way. And then a screamy face, and then a regular face. So we'll show off all the other two headscarves as well. It comes with glasses, a microphone, 3 different hands, and then the belt. So we're gonna mess around with this as well. Like I don't know which headscarf I'm gonna use for this figure. Most likely the eyebrow raising headscarf, but we're gonna mess around with it. So we're gonna be right back. Okay, guys. So when you take him out of package, this is what he looks like. This is the eyeball raising Rock version. I love that he has his long sideburns, looking so good. Here is the side look of him, and then here is the back look as well. So there is that. But I like this because you put it in certain positions. Put the head up just a little bit, it looks like The Rock. Now, one big thing I noticed right away, as you guys could tell, the paint app right here, you know, there's a little bit brown showing more than the blacks on top. So, I mean, when you put it in a certain pose, you're definitely not going to notice it. But if you zoom in close up, you're going to notice it right away. So that's really unfortunate. And his hair goes way back. This is before he shaved it off. So yeah, of course he has the hand ready to grip the microphone as well. But yeah, just wanted to show off this headscarf before I show off the others. Okay, this is how this one looks, and this one ain't too bad really. I really think it's an okay headscarf as well. So this one, the black is actually covered up, so that looks okay. And then here is a side look of him, as well as the back. Of course, I didn't have it all the way down because it gets annoying to push it all the way down and pull it back up, because I'm not going to use this headscarf. But it's actually pretty good. I really like this. Yeah, Okay, and now you got this headscarf, and this is for the if you smell what the Rock is cooking. This is definitely this headscarf as well. You know, him yelling. It looks pretty good. The mouth, the white teeth on the inside. There's really no like messed up paint amp inside of it as well. But here is a side look of him yelling. And then here is the back of the head. And then the other side. But yeah, it actually looks pretty good. But like I said, not the headscarf I'm going to use. But for some people out there who want to use this headscarf, it's actually okay. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put the accessories on. So this is the just bring your hand that he normally used to do. He used to go up and be like, come, just bring it. They actually made a video game using that moniker as well. So there is that. And then here is the microphone as well. So the one thing I don't like about it is the top, because it is pretty huge. I really don't like that. But if you guys know, The Rock, he has the big bull on his own arm as well. And then here is the bamboo shades. So the only thing I don't like about these as well is that they kind of don't go on the head as much, because they're kind of like sticking off. So you got to put it in certain positions and try to hide that as much as possible. But I'm gonna just take it off for now until I start taking off pictures. And then there is that. But I really love this shirt that they have on him. You know, this is his classic bull shirt as well. And if you pull it up, you know, it has The Rock. Of course, you could take this off as well. And then let's see, can the arm pads be taken off? Yeah, they can, but we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave them on. If you know The Rock, you guys know he would, when he would do the the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today, when he would do the rock bottom, he would throw his pad into the crowd and then do his move. But yeah, we're just gonna leave that on. This one kind of looks like it's sculpted on, but it's not. It's just really, really tight on there. And then let's see, mess around here. I mean, he has his other knee pads as well, going down to the big boots. Then here is a back look of him. I really love the design. I think they really nailed the design on these, on the trunks, the shirt, and the shirt does come off. So like I said, you just take it off like that. But like I said, we're not going to take it off. But yeah, it's a really, really good action figure. If you love The Rock, highly recommend picking this up. I mean, look at, and then look at the championship belt. I mean, come on, look at that. Just the gold glow, just glowing, man. It looks so good. Of course, it's not real gold, but definitely looks like it. Like I said, so badass. The Rock, baby. Let me know down in the comment section below, who's your guys' favorite wrestler. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Matter of fact, it doesn't matter what your favorite wrestler is. If you don't know that, then you don't know The Rock. But anyways, guys, on to the next figure. Now, you guys wondering, why am I laughing? Well, oh man, this figure right here. Holy crap, it feels like, I don't know what's up with this recent wave, man. It feels so weird. It feels like these, it doesn't even feel like they're figures. It feels like they're like miniature statues. Even though he is pretty flexible, I mean, he can do a double knee, but the cape is kind of blocking it, but he can touch his back with the double knee as well. Then if you really want to get off a certain pose, like, he's got to force the torso to turn, and then, you know, try to raise his leg up. There is that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. This figure, I mean, look, I'm messing around with the leg, and then it kind of gets super stiff. Damn. And then let's talk about this Headscarf very quick, because I am not a huge fan of this. The eyes is really killing it for me. I mean, the right eye, my right, looks kind of off. I mean, look at this. Look at compared to the left eye, and then this one, it's kind of like he's looking somewhere already. And then the white in it is a little too much white, and so I don't know. It kind of looks like it's a cartoon version of this, which is not a good sign, especially since it's not a cartoon character. And then the Headscarf, because now the one thing I can give him slack is just in the video game as well. You could just tell that, you know, since he has this is a really good accurate version of the suit, by the way, from the video game, but that's how the neck was in the video game. So in the game it was really limited. But let's see if we could turn it around. Yeah, he can. And then it has this part right here that looks like it kind of could block it, but it's not going to. But if you want to push the head up, it is going to stop it from going all the way up in certain poses as well. Then here is, by the way, some of the accessories. So here is the line launcher that looks pretty good if you ask me, as well as the explosive gel that actually has a good look as well. And then here is the batarang, which I do like this little white part in the middle of it, but yeah, looks pretty good for accessories as well. Then when you go down to the torso, it's kind of like locked, because in the video game it's like his suit is all mechanized, so it kind of like everything like opens up and comes apart. So I could definitely get the style that I was going for as well. So I think he nailed it on that part. I mean, look at the chest piece. It looks pretty good if you ask me. And then here going down to his belt, you know, he has all his accessories. One thing I kind of wish too is that we actually get some holsters or something to put the actual extra accessories in there, so it could look like he's holding it. But yeah, fortunately we don't get that as well. Then here's the back look. We got the cape, which the cape looks pretty good. This part looks like it can open up, but it can't because it's molded in there. So there is that. But the cape looks pretty good. It's kind of like a rubbery material cape as well. But if you pull it up, this is how the back looks. Yeah, like I said, man. Oh, that face sculpt, I don't really like that. Like I said, maybe they I just got one of those figures that just don't look right. But I don't know, I don't really like that. The shoulder pads do look like they open up, but I don't think it's supposed to open up like that. It's not supposed to anyways. I mean, it can, but it's not supposed to. Then it got some type of material on the inside that looks pretty good as well. Let's see the hands. You know, he has this. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, that the arm is really stiff. Let's see. Oh, look at that crack. Can he raise his arm up? Yeah, he can raise his arm up all the way. So there is that. Let's see the movement on torso. You hear that? Jesus Christ. This figure, I mean, it's okay. I mean, like I said, kind of disappointed with the Headscarf on this, but man, he's as stiff as a board, in the words of Conor McGregor himself. But yeah, over. And then here's the bottom. I don't know if I showed this off. I probably did, but if I didn't, I'm gonna show it off right now. The boots as well. So like I said, it has the mechanical look as well on the boots. I really like this design. I think the figure looks really good, but like I said, it has this minor little issues when it comes down to, or to some people, huge issues to articulation. And yeah, it's really limited. But let's get on to the last and final figure. But first, here's a cool clip of Batman.
Begin. Stay down.
Let's talk about this figure right away. So, okay, so let's show out the headscarf at first. You know, he has the two-sided. Like, once again, I feel like the lack of orange here. I mean, there. Of course, it's orange, but it get a bit bright orange, and I feel like, you know, the orange on here, the use of orange, the color, it's not that great. This feels like kind of like you know, the paint that they were using, like it's been sitting there for months and months and months, and this is the orange that came out with. You know, got a little bit dirt in there. That's the orange it feels like. It doesn't feel like orange. You know, I would have loved it to be just a little bit brighter than this color, but hey, just pointing that out there. As far as the actual mask goes, it actually looks pretty good. It's really, really accurate to Arkham Origins. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the Arkham Origins. But yeah, really, really like the whole design of the look as well. Then he has the strings coming off of his, kind of like the bandana, looking pretty damn good. Now, I do have the hot toy of this as well, so really, really love the hot toy. And to be honest, it's actually the same kind of color with the orange. So maybe I'm just thinking that yeah, maybe I was just completely just thinking about a whole nother, I don't know, bright orange character, but actually represents the color pretty well. And yeah, now one thing I really, really, really wish is that the mask has some cracks and damage inside of it, because, you know, this is Deathstroke. I mean, he has been in a lot of battles, so especially against Batman. So really would have loved for, you know, some cracks and some damaged pieces into it. But that is that. And then here is the side look of it, so you guys can tell, you know, it has all these little miniature little details inside of it as well. Then here is the back look with the little string hanging out of the back of the head as well. And yeah, the side of it looks like it's a little bit damaged, but that's just how it's sculpted. Then here is the side look as well, and then here is the eye. So yeah, looks pretty good if you ask me. But now let's get on to the damn body. So this is how the sword looks. It actually looks pretty good. I really, really like that. The hands, you're gonna have to try to force the hands open. Just pull on it. Don't pull on the thumb, but pull on the hands. Don't worry, you will not break it. Just pull on it. There's that. Then he has a hand. Now I really, really, really would have wished that McFarlane included a big rifle when it comes down to Deathstroke, because he does use a rifle, especially in the video games. So I'm gonna have to buy some accessory packs and have him holding a big assault rifle. So there is that. Then let's talk about the arms. So pretty good design on the arms, but then that's when this figure gets frustrating. So he cannot stretch his arm out. I'm not sure if it's actually, the shoulder pad is not blocking it, so it's just how they designed it. So he can raise his arm up, but like I said, he can't. Oh, yeah, I guess he can stretch out, but it's really tight. I mean, look at that. I'm forcing it, pulling on it, so he can't raise his arm up as well. Let's see. There, yeah. Then there is this arm, which has all his little bullets. Pretty good design. Really, really like that as well. Like I said, just flowing off of it. Like I said, the actual figure looks pretty good as well. But then when it comes down to like crunching, there's no type of ab crunch. I mean, some, but not all. When you're pulling on it as well. So if you're trying to get it into them, really trying here. Yeah, I mean, if you get it to certain poses, I mean, you can't do it. But then let's talk about this horrible holster. I mean, sheath, whatever you want to call this. So it can come out But yeah, look at this. Why would they do it open? Doesn't make sense. Hey, come on, you guys could do a better sheet than that. Come on, McFarlane, what is this? Nobody wants to see that. I've never seen a sheet that has an open thing where you actually see the sword. That doesn't make any sense. Then it bends. I mean, look at that. You could just tell right away, like, this bends. I didn't do that, by the way. It just looks like it's bent. It's just rubbery material. Then he does have a gun molded in, but you can't take that out because it's, like I said, molded in. He has grenades and pouches going all around. Here's the back shot of him, how he looks from the back. Like I said, you know, the little small little detail, the scales looks actually pretty good. It's flowing off this figure. Got a little bit mixtures of orange and blues. Got his thigh pads. But when it comes down to die swivel, there's little to none on here. You cannot turn this at all. Like, you really can't. And that's probably because of the belt, but it's not really. It's just how they designed this. And then let's see if he could do a double knee. Ooh. Yeah, he really can't. Let's see. With his foot, there is that. But you really, when you trying to bend this for, you gotta forcefully bend it. And then there is that, because he has the big little leg pads that are too damn big. I mean, they're sticking out, but that's actually stopping him from moving as well. So there's that. Like I said, I mean, as far as design look, this is kind of like the Batman. It's okay for a figure. Could have been better, but actually, like I said, I am not the hardest man to, or how would I say this? I'm a really easy man to please. Like, all you have to do is make a figure that looks like Deathstroke, and I love it. I love it. Like I said, it could have been better, but like I said, I know there's a lot of people saying this is probably one of the worst figures they've seen, but I am not that type of person. I think it looks, as far as design-wise, looks pretty good, and that's all that matters. Maybe I'm going to take off the holster and or the sheath and take it off, because that thing does not look good onto the figure, but that is Deathstroke. And before I end this video, here's a cool clip of Deathstroke.
Begin.
Afraid.
You prefer steel or lead?
Contract pending. Contract fulfilled.
Okay guys, so here is the last final look of all the figures together, and like I said, man, they all look pretty good if you ask me. At the end of the day, it's gonna come down to how they look in the display. You're not gonna be just messing around with these figures, banging them up every day. Like I said, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in a certain pose and put it in the collection. So that's all that really matters. And if it looks good in the collection, it stays in the collection, you know. So that's all I could just base it off. Like I said, oh man, just looking at that Batman's eyes is just really bothering me. But like I said, I'm gonna take some cool clips some cool pictures on Instagram. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys will see it. Go to my Instagram and like the pictures. But if you don't have my Instagram, it's down in the description down below. Give me a follow. And yeah. But yeah, look actually pretty good. So here is the figures in their entirety. So yeah, going down to Deathstroke. Like I said, man, there's Deathstroke. I really don't like the legs on this Deathstroke as well. And then I took the sheath off, but there is Rocky. Rocky looks so cool. I really, really like that. Is it me? Oh yeah, okay, it is his right eye, but there is that. But yeah, Rocky looks so good. I really like this Rocky. I really like this face on Rocky, but hey, just take it how it is. And then that face, not so much. But I love how it has this regular black glasses, and then this one has the gold on it, even though this figure don't come with the black glasses. That's pretty funny. But yeah, look pretty good. And that is the end of this video. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated to keep doing videos just like this. Also remember, guys, if you guys are collecting, collect what you like. Don't let other people sway you. Don't let people like me. If I don't like something, maybe you like that thing. Don't let me or others talk you out of collecting that. Like I said, you got to collect what you like, man. That's all that really matters. Some people are different. A lot of people don't like anime. I love anime. A lot of people don't like certain characters that I love. Not too many people love DC. Probably people are Marvel. Don't let them talk you out of it, you know, because maybe that's not the type of collector you are. Maybe you're just a DC collector, and actually for the type of figures you're getting, you're gonna probably love them. If you love Deathstroke, then by all means collect it, man. That's all that really matters. You be the decision of what you trying to collect, because at the end of the day, you know, we're not trying to persuade you of not collecting that figure. We're trying to help, just give our initial impressions on it. So like I said, everybody's different. Some people are gonna love that figure, some people are gonna hate it, but yeah, that's all that really matters. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's going into the collection. It's going in a certain pose, and it's just gonna sit there until you probably want to stop collecting. You probably want to sell it, or you pass it on down. That's all that really matters. But guys, like I said, you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. See you guys.